the United Kingdom, I think, has lost the plot of things. There's been so much just crazy nonsense that have come out of that country, including an article like this. Now, we've all heard about the rampant crime from their crazy mass letting in of refugees from other countries. And so you kind of wonder, where are they putting their priorities? Apparently, they're putting their priorities in arresting moms who stole her kids' iPads. A 50-year-old mother was arrested and held for 7 hours in a jail cell after she confiscated her kids' iPads because, well, she's like, well, I don't want them to be on iPads all day, because that's a reasonable thing for a parent to want. But at the same time, you know, the fact that this even escalated to this, and wasn't just the police knocking on their door saying, hey, what's going on? She explained it and they go, okay, they left. Noelle, I guess, what does it say? Not that we are in the UK and we care a lot about that, but what we don't want is for their policies to come here. What does this say about their priorities and their lack of ability to recognize something that's clear and obvious and just go, okay, sorry, we made a mistake, and not have a mother be held for 7 hours in a cell?
Yeah, no, it shows a complete backwards society. The fact that, they're not arresting the people who are making dangerous things that they're putting on the internet. We have so many kids that are struggling with suicide and depression and being exposed to so many terrible things on the internet. I mean, the real crime is letting your kid's brain rot on TikTok for 12 hours a day. That should be the real thing that we're holding parents accountable for. But, it's just completely backwards, and we're targeting good parenting rather than bad parenting, which makes zero sense.
Yeah, again, I don't understand why she couldn't have just explained that and they've been like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine, we'll leave. I don't know why they did bring her into custody. William, I hate to put you on the spot here, but how close are we getting to stuff like that? There's obviously crazy rules about free speech or lack thereof in the UK. You've got stuff like this, and on top of that, they were so close to passing literally a racist bill that said you couldn't prosecute, or at least minorities in the country would be prosecuted differently. How close are we to becoming that, which would be awful?
Honestly, this is why we revolted in 1776. Nobody wants the crown kicking in doors over screen time. And this is what happens when you replace traditional family values with the church of government knows best. When Thomas Jefferson said rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean kids rebelling against their mom's screen time. So, what's next in the UK? Dad gets life in prison for turning off the Wi-Fi at 10 p.m. I mean, at last, British police crack down on theft of an iPad owned by its own mom. I mean, knife crimes, burglaries? No. They're busy collaring Mrs. Doubtfire for grounding her kids. I don't think this is coming here. It's not coming to America. And if it did, I would be the first person to start revolting, personally.
Oh man, dude, you were on a roll there. I didn't want to stop you. The Mrs. Doubtfire, the jail life in prison for Wi-Fi turning off. Oh man, that is fantastic.